Jason Brannon taking on Joe Chaney in what is our finals of this WDF Silver event here at Shoot for the Moon in Decatur, Alabama. William Stuart here once again of USA Darts. We appreciate you joining us. Give us that like, that follow, that share if you have not. We definitely would appreciate it. Help us get our content around. Solid ton to begin for Jason Brannon, I should say, for a second round for Jason Brannon. Joe Chaney and Jason Brannon actually doubles partners this weekend. They usually play doubles together, but kind of cool that they're getting to face off against one another here. In the finals. I think Joe knows he's going to have to pick up his performance from the last semifinal round. It was a little bit stagnant for a final, so let's see if he can pick up his efforts here. Shanghai look for Brandon. Tops just underneath. So 1-4-4 look to Chaney. Not meant to be now. .48-36, two-dart check, just like that. Joe Chaney, 1-0 advantage as he breaks the throw of Jason Brannon. Pull up the tail of the tape for these individuals. For Joe Chaney, it was a top 128 between Albert Drosh, where he won 2-0. Oh, that was 3-1. Top 64, it was Jeff Stevens. 3-0 win for Chaney. And then Steven Gosnell, he beat 4-1. Jason Bond, he beat 4-3 in the top 16. Quarterfinals, it was a 4-3 win over Roger Carter. And then a 4-0 lead win in the semifinals over Harrison Carter. His highest average on the day is an 81.98 for Chaney. So if he wants to win this one, he'll hope to produce the same. For Jason Brannon, let's pull his tail of the tape up. It was Beaver Potterfield in the top 64, a 3-0 win there. A 4-2 win over Jared Leedy in the top 32. Top 16, it was a 4-1 performance there for Jason Brannon. A 4-3 win in the quarterfinals over Matt Arpin. And then a semifinal win, 4-2 over Danny Baggish, and some impressive numbers being displayed by Jason Brannon. It was 86.80 and 94.22, 87.53 and an 82.41. So consistently in those mid to high 80s for Brandon. Double top for the 1-1 tie. In there for Brandon, so we head to our third leg in this 1-5 finals. We bumped it up one from our quarterfinals and semis. Always good to do. I want to flash up that women's scoreline for you. Paula Murphy 2-1 over Michelle Grable. Currently in that semifinal match. So I wanted to mention that for you all that are questioning where those ladies are at. It's more important to show the final of our men's as it is a final. We'll grab the final, of course, of the women's. I think we got another semifinal coming up after that one, so we'll have a couple more matches at least to be streamed here before we take a short break for mixed triples. Jason can't do nothing but chuckle. As it coulda, shoulda, woulda. Not going to be an opportunity for him this go round. It will be a 160 look. And it takes a nice deep breath before he attacks this one. All right, 60 for tops. Over to double 10. Good marker potentially in there with the second dart. 2-1 advantage for Jason Brandon as he's able to hold throw. It's got to be tough playing your doubles opponent or doubles partner. I shouldn't say opponent. Doubles partner in a final. See Mr. DB, Danny Baggish back there, keeping an eye on this final. Yeah, too many 5s and 1s here. Those neighbors are killer, but it's still a good 115. Or sorry, 125 there. Add a little bit more. There's a big 180 from Joe Chaney. It was just a matter of time before we saw one of those in this final. Tyler Little letting us know Jason has been shooting very well. Yeah, we mentioned some averages in his tail of the tape or how he got here. And really throwing some impressive numbers up, those mid to high 80s throughout the day, including a 94. Yeah, anytime you're throwing like that, you got to be feeling it. You got to be feeling it. I think Chaney would openly admit he hasn't been feeling it as much as Jason Brandon. Had his fair share of struggles today, but it is what it is. There's a miss for Jason as he went for the 9 and hit the 14. One of those rare big number misses, but he'll leave double 4 if he gets a look. Chaney, 20. Whoa. Okay. More untraditional route, but I guess whatever works. You can see Jason Brandon having a little chuckle there. Yeah, I would have a chuckle too. That one threw me off. 2 20s for double 19. I was like, what's going on here, my man? I would have expected the trip 18 for 24 maybe, but not that route at all. There's a good 128. Still blown off by that 38 check. Oh, the guts. Fifth leg here. It's got to lay that into the trip 20. There he does. 25 to leave 170. No, he stays right there. I'm not a fan of that one, Chaney. I am lost right now on the tactics of Joe. What is going on? Elects to not go at the bull to leave the 170. He threw 78, 220 is down to the trip 19 or double 19 for the leg. My word. Well, to each their own. 167 needed here for Brandon. Double 14. And it's in there, so did that 105, or did that 100 that should have been a 105, that was detrimental there. I believe that was just a little detrimental. 3-2 advantage for Jason Brandon in our final. Tanya Binchik joining us in the chat. I wanted to mention happy birthday to her as I missed that one. So, all right, happy birthday to our sponsor player, Tanya Binchik. Jason Watt letting us know must be something with tops. When he had 78 left a few legs ago against Harry, he went trip 20 to leave double 9. Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't catch that one, honestly. That would have threw me off as well. He's been leaving double 18, so maybe he is having a hiccup with the double 20 of late. I know he's been having a little bit of a release issue. His I don't mean to keep hounding about it, but it's prominent. It's there. It's not the Joe Chaney we've seen of past. I did discuss that with him, 4 months ago or so, and he just said, it's just lack of playing. I don't get to play as much. So I think he's working. Got the new job, and he's just finding 15 minutes of practice time when he can. That could have changed, though. Shanghai look for Chaney. Oh, tough one for Jason Brandon. Into the trip one. So here we go. 20 for tops for Chaney. Oh, to double 10. Can't find it. Tops once again for Brandon. To go 2 legs ahead, 1 leg away from a finals win. And he grabs it. Good shot there from Jason Brandon. And we'll take a look here. Sandy Haas looks to be stepping up. Clayana Brandon as well. So I'm wondering if Paula Murphy came out on top of Michelle Grable in our first semifinal for the women. We'll go ahead and check that one out via Dart Connect. Or DCTV. It was Paula Murphy 4-1 over Michelle Grable, as she'll be our first finalist, awaiting Sandy Haas or Clayana Brandon. So it's a 1, 2, and 3 seed remaining in our women's bracket. And to clarify, Clayana Brandon, the daughter of Jason Brandon. So if she's able to capitalize, the Brandons will have 2 finals berths in singles 501. That's pretty cool. A 153 would be amazing. It's not going to happen here, though. Chaney with the 170 look. So 56 for the match. Jason Brandon. 16 will step back for double top. Inside double 10, in or outside there, instead of 106 for Chaney. Okay. All right. Going the Leonard Gates way about it, leaving 26. Brandon for 20, and there it is. Jason Brandon is crowned your WDF 501 champion.